Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Force here, and today we'll be taking another look at Wasteland 2. The game's currently in beta, and I want to show you a little bit more gameplay. Now what you're looking at here is actually the Overworld map, and how this works is in between missions we go to the Overworld map to travel from area to area. I just finished up a mission here at the radio tower, and then I'm going to be moving down here to the AG center. So what I can do is I can click on a location, and I can click travel, and then what will happen is your crew will start to move in that direction. Now, all sorts of things you have to watch out for. You can have random encounters. There's radiation like this. Looks like we got a radio call coming.
I repeat, we are under attack. Raiders with mortars and explosives are blasting our walls. If anybody can hear this, come at once. I don't know how long we can...
Okay, so that was High Pool, and if I go to the map here, you can see that's this area right here. This is where we are. That's the radiation we just went by. And High Pool was just calling because they were under attack. Now, as you move, you use water. You can notice it says 3 water, 4 water, 5 water, depending on the distance. You have to refill your canister. This is your water down here. You have to refill your canisters at hidden oases, which are just, they seem so far to be periodically spread across the map. All right, so we're just going to keep on making our way down in a southerly direction. So High Pool just called for help. But this is Ag Center.
We're under attack. The plants, they're mutating out of control. They're tearing my people apart.
Ag Center, this is Citadel Base. Can you repeat? Did you say the plants were attacking?
Yes, goddammit, the plants. Something's gone wrong with them. The door. They're breaking down the door. Fall back, fall back.
So yeah, that was the Ag Center, as you just heard, calling for help because the plants are attacking.
Copy those distress calls from High Pool and Ag Center. Over. 10-4 Echo 1. Godspeed. Command out.
All right, so so we got a distress call from the Ag Center from High Pool. Now, I started my way towards Ag Center. We're right next to it, so this will be the one that we go to. But we could also, at this point, decided to go help High Pool. It just depends on which one we want to. Now, I personally like the idea of a place that's under attack by plants more, so that's the one we're going to go to. So here we are, and also because we're closer. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and move right into Ag Center. So yes, you have your your turn-based tactical RPG aspects of this game, but in between missions, once you're done with an area, you go through that overworld map. You didn't get to see it there, but there will be random encounters in which you'll come across enemies, and you can choose to fight them or try to flee from them.
Roger, Echo
Okay,
1.
here we go.
Listen, deal with the emergency situation before proceeding to the satellite dish to hook up the repeater. Repeat, take care of the emergency first. Protecting civilians is a Ranger's #1 priority. You copy?
Copy.
Roger, Echo 1. Advise when complete.
Okay, so we have to try to protect these people from the attacking plants that evidently is going on. Now, if you happen to miss the first video, I'll just quickly be covering some of the basics behind the game. But yes, Wasteland 2, of course, the follow-up to Wasteland. It's a tactical turn-based strategy game. We can play like this. There's also an overhead view like this. And what will happen is once we engage into combat, it goes into the turn-based mode. But prior to then, we're able to freely move around. And uh-oh, what is this? It's something, and something's happening to them, and they're exploding. So that's like a contaminated person thing that's, yeah, well, they were contaminated. All right, so here's where we need to go. All sorts of different ways we can approach this. Usually there's multiple entrances to any given location here in Wasteland 2. I'm gonna choose to go over here and check the right before we do anything else. Down over there in the lower right, that's just sort of an update as to sort of what's going on. There'll be various objects within the world. Some of them you can interact with, like there's this thing right here. It's a chest. Unfortunately, though, it is locked, and no one in my party has the ability to lockpick. But you can custom build your parties, and you could, start the game with the ability or with access to someone who can lockpick. But again, that's not something I have. I've sort of focused on a more combat-oriented group as opposed to a more technical skill group, if you will. All right, so I'm going to keep on moving down in this direction. We see there's another entrance over there. And again, all sorts of information. Your log, essentially, is what I'll call that. Did I call it something else before? But yeah, it's basically a log that tells you what's going on. All right, so over here, you can see we've got a couple of chests that we can open up. So we're going to do that. And this will allow us to pick up, just loot some stuff in there. Energy cells, ammunition, weapons, things of that nature. There also sometimes be these little dirt piles which you can dig. I've got a shovel here on this character, so I'm gonna go ahead and select him, tell him to dig, and it's the same thing. It's basically just a storage location for things that you can get, so with some more ammunition there. All right, so now before we go into combat, I do want to check, I want to make sure that all of my guys have some sort of healing. So, person number, whoopsie daisy, what is going on? Okay, I don't know why it's acting really weird. This is friggin' bait, I swear. All right, so there we go, now it's working. Okay, so person number 1, he does have a pain reliever. We also have pain relievers there. Bandages, blood packs on there, pain reliever, and pain reliever. All right, so everyone's got some sort of an ability to heal while in combat. So we're gonna keep moving. Now it's funny because there was recently a beta update. Prior to the update, out of combat, I noticed that my guys were healing on their own. That apparently is not the case anymore. Okay, so you're gonna notice there's all sorts of stuff we can interact with here. There's also a dirt pile right there. But we can just click on things and it'll be like, oh, look at that. It's a giant black purple eggplant. Oh, look at this. It's a giant pumpkin. Oh, it should be telling me it's a giant pumpkin. There we go. Giant pumpkin, oh look. Giant sunflower. So, I mean, you know, we could tell that just by looking at it, of course, but if you ever want to glean more information from something in the environment that can be interacted with, you can do that there. All right, we've got another dirt pile here, so let's go ahead and loot that. See what's inside. And just some more ammunition, okay. And we'll go ahead and move on this direction, and we have an enemy. So we're gonna start the fight by engaging with them. We're gonna tell our guys, shoot it. There we go. And that guy missed, of course. Fantastic. Good work with that revolver there, son. All right. So we've engaged in combat, and then we move into this turn-based mode. We can turn on this grid option if we want that lets you see sort of the movement patterns. You don't necessarily need it on, though, because whenever you decide to move your character into position, it tells you how much AP it would use. But, you know, it's something you can do. So I guess we'll leave it here for this fight. So this guy shot with a pistol. As you saw, he opened up and missed, so obviously not the greatest of that. We're going to switch his weapons. He's much better with this thing, and yeah, as you can see, he's got an 81% chance to hit all of these guys. So why don't we have him go ahead and attack this one right here. Attack things just by double-clicking on it. Now, that used up 7 AP. He's got 2 AP remaining. And actually, let me drop the grid here. Yeah, because when I have the grid up, you can't easily see this. I like to see this pattern here. So he's got 2 AP remaining, not enough to engage again, so I'm just going to pull him back, and then it'll move to the next person's turn. We've got the order of attack up here. I know a lot of this stuff I covered in the first video, but again, just in case people missed it, I just wanted to briefly re-go over these things. All right, so she's got a pistol attack, and actually I think she is particularly skilled with a pistol. Yeah, I also have this knife attack, but not the best chance there, so we're gonna go with the pistol here. 88% for this guy. Take a shot. Beautiful. Finished him off. We got 68 for both these guys, so we're gonna go for this one right here because she can take a shot from her. Only takes 3 AP, so she can get multiple shots per round. And then doesn't have enough for another, so we'll move her back. Moving on to our next guy, just making the way down the list. This one particularly effective with this weapon type. 76% chance against this. Let's take a shot. It's gonna use 5 AP. Nice. We've got 4 AP remaining, not enough for another shot, so we're going to move her back a little closer to safety. He is a melee-focused character. Unfortunately, though, both these guys are out of range right now. I'm just going to move him a little bit forward, and then let's go ahead and try to take a shot with a revolver. You can see he's particularly bad. Oh, I need to reload before I can do anything, so there's going to be no shot this round, so we'll just be ending our turn. Yeah, he's special. Most of these characters, at least at this point, super early in the game, they're super specialized at one thing, and that basically means they're kind of really bad at everything else. So typically when you have these guys specialized in these things. Now this person, I get 2 shots per round with this one, so we're actually able to shoot both of those guys. And now we've got this guy just at 1 HP remaining. Should be an easy kill for whoever's turn it is next. 81% chance to shoot. Let's see what it is with the revolver. 52, well, I don't want to... I'm gonna give it a shot. Okay, come on. You gotta be kidding me. You missed all of them. Every single one. All right, let's try to go ahead and go up and knife this dude. I just don't want to waste my ammunition if I don't have to. And there we go. We're able to take care of business. The fight is over. Everyone gets some XP. And there's a level progression system. You notice those little bars next to everyone's icon. That tells you how close everyone is to leveling. Let's see if there's anything else. Can I still loot this guy? It looks like... See if he's already been looted. Yeah, it looks like he's already been looted. Okay. Gonna try to make our way through this door now. So we're gonna walk up to the door. We click on it. It says, carefully examines the door. Bear finds a lock. So it is locked. We can't open it. However, one of my characters has the ability to forcefully open things. Here we go. Brute force. So we're gonna click brute force. Click on the door. He's gonna walk up. And just a couple of kicks. La-da-da-da-da. And then he breaks through. There you go. Doesn't look very impactful, but trust me, it was. Okay, so we're gonna walk in here, see what we can interact with. There's, of course, that door, and yes, a few chests over here. So we're gonna go ahead and grab our character. Now, everyone has their own separate inventory, and you're gonna notice there's, right here, it shows the inventory slots, or rather the pounds. So this person's used 19 pounds. I, a lot of times, use my first guy, but you can see he's getting close to halfway full. So we just wanted to switch it up, and we've got these guys here with much smaller backpacks. So we're switching it up here to our number 2 character, just to try to evenly distribute all this stuff that we're collecting. And again, it's pretty much just ammunition and healing stuff and currency, which currency in this game is known as scraps. That's what they refer to. Okay, so moving back on out over here, and again, we're trying to just sort of eliminate all this craziness that's going on. Ooh, a dirt pile. See, I wouldn't have found that if I wasn't holding down Z, which is the icon that shows you everything you can interact with in the environment. It's good to do that. Prior to that, I just figured that out recently. Prior to that, I was using this perception skill, which when you walk by things you can interact with, watch this, ready? So it highlights it, but again, I can just hold down Z to do it. So I'm not really entirely sure what perception is good for. I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually, but maybe if there's someone stealthed nearby or something, I don't know. But holding down Z is doing what I was using perception for in the past, so kind of makes it useless all of a sudden. All right, here we go. Another dirt pile. Seem to be a lot of these. Yeah, so since the recent patch, I'm noticing my guys not automatically regenerating health, which I suppose I'm okay with that. I liked it before, but maybe they're just trying to remove the ease of that. You know what I mean? Maybe they're just saying, yeah, we didn't intend for that. We didn't mean to have people regen out of combat. We want you to struggle. We want you to have to use up all of your healing packs. So that's how it is right now. C'est la vie, right? All right, so we've got this that we can open. Bunch of stuff, and we can dig up this. Unfortunately, though, this right here is locked. And again, we don't have anyone who can lock pick, so that's nothing we can do about that. All right. Go back in here. Gonna get some more bugs to fight over there. And I'm actually gonna select the whole group. And tell them to attack. Oh, looks like he got the jump on us. We went a little too close. All right, that's fine. We should be fine. All right, so we got a couple of bugs there. 52%. What is this? He is not good with the pistol, so switch it. 81. Let's go for the guys that's closer. There we go. And let's see. Not enough to do that, so I guess that's the end of his turn. I'll just move you back here. Next guy goes. That's another enemy bug over there. And now we've got this person. Switch to her revolver. Nice. And take a couple shots at this guy too. Nice. Not enough. Pass the turn. Melee guy, he is not close enough to hit anybody. And his revolver shot isn't likely to hit, but we'll give it a try anyways. We got a couple shots. Oh, friendly fire. Oh crap. At least the second round hit. Oh, that friendly fire. Yes, that will happen. If someone's in line of sight, you can absolutely friendly fire, so you gotta be careful. Okay, and not enough AP for the second round, so can you reload? Not enough to reload, so I guess you just end your turn. 100% chance, let's do it. Nah, only 6. Second shot does the trick. All right, nice. Oh, there's still one more guy? Are you serious? I thought that was it. Oh, and there's another guy too. They're just a bunch of crazy larvae though. That's not hard. All right. Hopefully we're not getting more friendly fire here though. Not enough to do that. Pass the turn. Pistol. And one more round with this. Missed. Reload. Not enough. Yeah, you need enough AP to reload, so. Good lord, still can't. This melee guy, unfortunately. Let's try your pistol round. 30% missed. Oh well. 76% chance. Nice. Not enough for the second, and finally, after reload. Not enough AP. He's gonna move. We'll kill him, don't worry. Okay, good job. Reload, take a shot. Not enough AP. You, melee, here's the kill. Woohoo! All right, that's the fight. Everyone gained some XP, so now all my characters are about halfway to leveling. And we get some loot here. And that is that. So, yeah, there you go. I just wanted to show you guys again a little bit more gameplay here from Wasteland 2. And also show you some of the overworld map. Things are continuing to change with the beta being consistently updated. Uh-oh, rabid rabbits. So yeah, a little bit more gameplay here from Wasteland 2. I'm gonna keep on keeping on with this game, and I'll be sure to give you guys consistent updates when there's, you know, if any major changes come through, or just make some additional progress here in the beta. But the game is available through Steam Early Access if you're interested, if you like what you've seen so far here to this follow-up to the original Wasteland. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the content, please subscribe, keep watching, and keep owning. Is there any? Okay. Let's see. See if we can get this guy. I think I can only do about 11 damage max. What the hell? Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me.